Yo, what's up, motherfuckers?
How's it
Again,
going?
demonetized at the beginning. Shit.
We're gonna be broke.
Shit! I was telling Raul was telling us that his little nephew wants to, but he can't because we curse too much.
Oh, so we're not even PG.
So fuck you, kid. I'm just kidding. No, but
Fuck you,
welcome
little
to
kids.
episode 2 of Terror Trap,
Took us a while to come back.
the fucking podcast where we talk about horror movies and B movies and movies that we like, I guess.
Yeah.
So I am the creep,
I'm Dr. Porn.
The witch.
and welcome back.
Welcome back to episode 2.
So today is gonna be the clown episode.
Yeah, it's full of clowns today, so we're gonna be clowning around.
We're gonna be clowning around. We're gonna talk about Krusty.
Krusty the Clown.
Krusty the
and
Clown.
then we have Bozo. What's that Mexican one? Cepillín.
Cepillín and Botoncitos.
That motherfucker's still alive.
And Chicharrines.
Oh, those two are still alive. They're old as fuck now.
Are they old as fuck?
Yeah,
They can't be older than our parents.
they're about the same age.
So I
No,
don't-
way, they're about 5 years younger than them, but they look tired.
So
That
is Botoncitos is the dad of them, right?
No,
Who's the dad?
No, Botoncitos, he's like an independent. He used to be a lawyer, and then he became a clown as a part-timer, and then full-time, and then
now
he went
he's-
to jail for 10 years or 5 or pedophile.
The hell?
Yeah, pedophile charges.
Wow, that's some scary shit
And
right
then
there.
he got evicted after 5. What's it called? Not evicted. He got expunged or whatever after 5 years, and then came back, and now he has a TV show as a stupid Botoncito. His
didn't know
kid
that.
was with me in elementary school.
Who's the dad then from the Chicharrines?
Oh, that's the one that looks like.
Yeah, I know
like
what he
Teto.
looks like, but
He
what is
looks
his
like
name?
Teto the clown, but he wasn't that famous. He's the
Ah,
one who
what's-
opened the circus they have.
Fuck, man. I fucking
And-
forgot what the name was.
He already died, so
Did he?
yeah, he was kind of sick.
Oh, wow.
All that makeup, man, fuck.
Starting on
They
a grim
used to
note.
use makeup with lead paint on it.
Hey, and I had a fucking It t-shirt and I didn't wear it. I think I just wore Beetlejuice. Beetlejuice.
Way
But
better, man. That's way better.
I guess so. Anyways, I guess we're talking about 3 movies today.
4 in total.
Oh, 4 movies?
Yeah.
Oh fuck! I
We
guess
got
I missed.
the Terrifier.
I missed the meeting before this.
We got It Chapter 1 and 2, the new ones, and Killer Clowns from Outer Space.
Ah, okay. Chapter 1 and 2.
technically, yes.
That's why.
Yeah, in a ways too. One really long one.
Okay. So then, yeah. What the fuck was I gonna say? So which ones should we start with? Maybe we should start with Terrifier since we've been fucking teasing that we're gonna do
For
that
a
shit
while.
since like the very first fucking episode.
That was about
This is
2
only
years
2.
ago.
No, yeah, but I mean like even
Oh,
the
yeah,
episodes that we didn't even post.
Oh yeah, we just kept saying
We're
that.
gonna talk Terrifier.
And guess what? I still haven't seen it.
Okay.
Oh.
Stupid Mexican Netflix. Anyway.
I know.
So Terrifier is a movie. When did it come out? 2016,
No,
17,
it came out about 2016. Yeah.
2016.
Yeah.
It probably started in the independent circuit before it was on Netflix.
That's from the UK.
Yeah. So
He made a feature in Hallows Eve.
you
That
did?
was a movie before.
Oh yeah,
that one.
he
He
did like a
was-
cameo. Well,
yeah.
not a cameo. That's the first time he came out.
Yeah.
Right?
Oh, okay. I
That's
didn't
why I
know
first
that.
saw him there, and I kept seeing him, and I was like, oh, there's a movie.
So they fucking did that shit because of like I guess
Yeah,
the
probably
people's
people
reaction to
voted,
it or
yeah.
whatever.
Yeah.
It was
So he
kind
got
of
his
like
own
Machete.
Yeah.
It wasn't gonna be a movie.
Because he
but
looks
people
he looks
reacted to it.
fucking he looks terrifying like the fucking he
Yeah.
looks even terrifying when he's not trying to be terrifying.
Even
Yeah.
when he's just a real clown.
Which
Not
is
a
weird
killer.
because if you see Pennywise from the first one or the second one or the newer, I don't think they look as terrifying when they're not, when they're just like normal, like just standing there, I guess. I think maybe Bill Skarsgård looks a little bit more creepy
Well,
when
yeah,
he's not doing
the
anything.
makeup plus I think he does with the lower lip like.
Yeah.
I think what
His
What-
water knife.
what
oh,
always
yeah, he can do that too by himself, right?
Yeah.
Like that's weird.
what always freaked me out about the first Pennywise was Tim Curry's was I don't know if you remember, but his eyes were all like bloodshot.
Uh-huh.
For some
Yeah.
reason,
The
that,
makeup, I guess.
I think he was that. I
but
think he
like
was
to
on
me that
drugs
was
back
fucking
then, man.
terrifying that his eyes were like all fucking bloodshot. Like you could see, you know how you could see your teeth are like fucking yellow when you're
Yeah.
wearing fucking what? You could see his eyes like really like just red,
It was just the drinking, man.
and I was like, what the fuck's up with this guy? So I was like, now when I saw it as I guess we'll talk about it later, but but
Terrifier.
but fucking
Let's go
Terrifier.
back to Terrifier.
Well, right now you can check it out on Netflix. I don't think they've taken it out. They're probably not
No,
gonna take it out
If
because
you're in the States, it's still here. Probably the UK is still gonna be there, but if you're in Mexico, then you're screwed. It's gone.
and you can buy the Blu-ray. I think it's like $20. I don't know. I
you
don't think
can-
they have it at like FYE or anything, but you can buy it on eBay, BestBuy.com or whatever. It's like $20. But like I said, like it happened with Low Life. I think it's because it's like an independent kind of
Yeah.
production.
It's
and
just
shit.
gonna go up in price.
It's just gonna go up. I kind of want it, like, but every time that I want to buy it, that I'm already like ready to press buy it now. I think that like, well, I have Netflix. Like,
I don't
it's
know.
there.
But how long will it be on Netflix?
yeah, that's.
It's gotta be like a really good movie you wanna buy. For me, for example, I wait to buy Godzilla.
Oh yeah.
I don't even download it anymore. I just wait to buy it, even with John Wick.
Just wait
Yeah.
for Black Friday sales and you'll get them for like $5.
I couldn't
$8.
wait.
Because like, what I don't
went
like,
straight for the $20 ones.
No.
what I don't like is that like if time passes by, sometimes, like. You won't be able to find them, but you'll be able to find them. But it's like this package thing where it says that it has like 4 movies.
Yeah.
But I
and
fucking hate that
if
shit.
you
'cause
just like one
yeah.
movie and you have 3
Those.
more that you don't want. Fuck.
yeah, they'll put like some bullshit ass movies and
Yeah.
then that one, and you're like, fuck, I don't want to.
Unless you're
Never
into
heard
the
of those.
Leprechaun, then you'll get all of them.
Yeah, well, they sell the Nightmare on Elm, which was always weird to me because Nightmare on Elm Street, I always saw like, oh, it has 2, 4, 6, and like fucking 8. Like they wouldn't even go
Yeah,
on.
they put the cheated ones on too, all
Yeah.
together.
But I was like, what the? Why won't they put it in fucking order? I don't know. It's
That doesn't make sense.
it's fucking. Anyways, well, with Terrifier, I guess. What is this movie really about? Is it about anything?
Well, according to the media says, a maniacal clown terrorizes 3 young women on Halloween night.
I guess
And
like
everyone else who stands in his way just
it's kind of
gets
those
shoved up.
like one day kind
was
of
only
things,
2
one night.
girls.
What did you think about it?
It was good for its own, independent film. I thought, him himself, Art the Clown, he's pretty like just terrifying. I mean, it's in his name, I guess. But
I like that first scene where, well, it's not the first scene, but when they're at the fucking diner
he's just staring.
and he just decides to go and just fucking stare at them, and it's
That's
fucking,
weird.
it's I don't know, like that whole scene is like really uncomfortable because it's 2 girls, but one of the girls is like really nervous about it, and the other one doesn't give a fuck. She's drunk as shit. She's
Yeah,
just,
so she starts like messing with him.
Are you okay?
I think we should get our food to go.
Why? Him?
Seriously, I want to leave.
starts messing with him. She goes and takes a selfie.
And he still doesn't move. Really.
He doesn't do shit. It's fucking weird.
Well,
man.
that's where they screw themselves up. Why would you get there and get a selfie? Well, she was drunk, but still.
I don't
Well, it
know.
was on Halloween as well. So,
All right,
you know,
so
it's like,
they
this
thought it
guy's
was
just dressed
okay.
up.
It's Halloween, so.
I think to me at the beginning and all that shit, that whole part was like really scary because I feel like if I was in Halloween too, like at 2 a.m, like let's say going to let's say that we go after like here in El Paso to like pizza joint, you know how they fucking close like at fucking 4 a.m. or some shit.
Yeah.
But like you go and there's nobody there. There's no music playing, nothing, and there's nobody there.
They look at you coming in, they're
And
like,
it was
"Ah,
actually
crap."
a pizzeria. Huh?
Mhm.
I was like, I wasn't even doing, but there's nobody there, and there's just some fucking guy dressed like a clown, just like goes in, sits there, and just stares at you. I'll be fucking scared, man. Like, to me, I saw it like as a real thing at the
Yeah.
beginning of that movie.
I'm like, well, is he cute?
'Cause-
I
like
was
maybe he
like,
wasn't.
I have that thing for clowns. I'm interested. I was like,
Like, I'll go
But
talk
if he
to
looked
him.
like Terrifier,
I was like, I don't know. Still strangely, I was still attracted.
I was
to
like,
him.
man,
okay.
show
I'll-
me your six
I'll
pack.
talk to him.
I was like, okay.
Let's see what. Let's
I
see.
was like, oh, you're into that? Okay.
Let's see
no,
what's
no.
hiding underneath.
But keep
I
the
mean,
makeup
I don't
on.
know.
Keep the makeup on.
Yeah. That little fucking head, like. Start being polite.
He has
and
a little
shit.
bowler head.
I know. Ah, fuck.
That's even. That's kind of weird, man. The bowler head just. For me, that's like there's something.
I'm
wrong
gonna
with
put
this
like
guy.
the pictures of him here, but yeah, I don't know. He's just creepy. I mean, I don't know. Maybe in movies things are just creepier because of music and like all these things, the ambience, you know.
Yeah, the ambience music.
Because
is
when
gonna
you're in
make
real
it
life, I always like
freakier.
imagine like being like, you know what? Fuck that clown. Let's get the fuck out of here. You
Right.
know, or I'll be like, hey, I don't know. Like I could even tell the managers, do you have a back exit? Like, and can you accompany me? Like,
It's like those prank videos from YouTube. The guys are
Oh,
just
yeah.
dressed up like clowns at night and just chase people around.
They're
Like
hiding
yeah,
in like what was
yeah,
it, parking garage.
But I could think of a million-
exactly. And they do some fucked up things to. Well, they don't touch the victims, but still they do some fucked up shit that people just get so scared.
always,
I
in,
wouldn't be surprised someone took a real shit.
always in scary movies, I could think about a million things that I would do differently from the people in the
But
movie.
then when it comes to real life, then that's when it's
Nah, I
like,
bet
oh,
you
forget
panic.
everything.
Yeah.
Yeah. You're all like, well, I
You
guess
had
I
a
wasn't gonna
plan.
do that. Yeah.
And you know how
Well,
to
I'm
execute
dead.
it, and then
It's like, well, if that was me, I would have done
you
this.
even
But now it's
practice
like,
it in front of the mirror, and then the actual thing happens. You're like, fuck this, I'm running.
Yeah.
I mean,
I'm no hero.
According to the witch, you'll end up like fucking the clown. Oh man, it didn't happen like in the movie.
Then the clown is gonna be, well, it's not like a planet.
And the
Right,
clown,
I'm just-
the clown's not terrifying anymore.
No. It's like,
He's
the
like, you
only
know-
terrifying thing, I was like, well, it was lousy. It wasn't that good.
The only terrifying thing is that when he took the makeup off, he's like, "Yeah, you're not."
Yeah, you're not my type.
Crap, I already went through with
I
it.
liked you more as a clown. But fucking, that fucking scene. I think that fucking scene makes most of the movie. Like that's where it sets up that it's gonna be fucking scary. I think this is a good movie to watch in fucking Halloween with not really paying attention to it. You don't really have to pay attention to this movie like too much. There's no like conversations that you need to listen to. You could actually watch this movie with the sound off. Like I mean, if
It'll
you're at
still
a
be
party,
scary.
I don't think it would be as scary, but I think it's entertaining because it's like really, really visual.
Well, you can have it like you said as a background in the party.
I think it's really visual because a lot of the special effects here are practical effects, right? I don't remember any CGI. Was there? I don't think so.
I think only like when somebody was killed in the beginning, I think it was only
Maybe,
CGI.
okay.
It wasn't-
But like most of it is like I think they nailed the 80s, that
Yeah.
early 80s
Slasher.
fucking slasher film. Maybe they didn't do. I don't remember. The music sounds 80s. Not
Yeah.
the quality of the picture looks like now, right? It looks
Yeah, it was
HD.
pretty good.
Okay, but it's kind of a cheesy movie, I guess, but I think it's a scary movie just because of the fact if you're scared of clowns, I think this is one of the scariest clowns I've seen. Because when I was a kid, I used to be scared of Pennywise. Now I look
Nah,
at it
you
and I'm
just
like,
laugh at him.
he's fucking cool.
Like,
Yeah.
I would
Like,
take
he's
it-
cool,
I
okay.
will hire him for a kids party.
But when you see Terrifier, he looks more of those like exaggerated kind of like comic book, like
Yeah, 'cause he has
scary
like, kind
clowns.
Of a big jaw.
He's fucking creepy, and I don't know what he is. And they never explain
Well,
what he is or anything.
The reason
No.
the jaw looks big is not only the mask, that way it's like the whole prosthetics done on the bone cheeks and all
Yeah.
that, but the makeup around the mouth.
He
Just
looks
the
fucking
black lipstick all the way up to the top makes it look even
and
bigger and creepier.
it doesn't even have a high count,
Kill.
high kill count.
It's only 3 victims. So
It's there's
Well-
not too many, but the ones you really there's one in particular that you really get to see that it was kind of I think maybe gross. I don't know what the word is, but I don't know. It's a little unsettling, I guess. Maybe if you don't watch these kinds of movies, you'll be like, fuck, like you don't even want to see it. I'm used to this shit. So I'm more of like, holy shit, how did they do this? Like, technically wise or like
Yeah.
special effects wise.
well, that's good that they use the old school
But
special effects.
it turns
like
out-
real effects.
I mean, it turns out. I mean, I feel like it's been. I mean, and I don't think there's spoilers in this except for that kill maybe, but you don't know what that clown is because I think he's kind of a.
So there's no background story or anything.
No.
It's just the clown, some dude.
Which that's what I like when it comes to killers. I don't want to know their fucking backstory. I don't want to know why they're being the way they're being. I don't give a shit. Like
So
a killer's a
basically,
fucking
don't
killer.
let Rob Zombie remake this thing.
He won't.
He better not.
He's
For
on
what
his
I'm
last
hearing.
movie. His last movie.
Oh yeah. So he's gonna be done with the Devil's Rejects.
After this
Trilogy,
Three
that's
from
it.
Hell, this
What's it
is
called?
his last movie. Three from Hell.
Yeah.
Three
So
from
that's
Hell.
gonna
That's
be
his
the last.
last movie he'll make. He
Oh
said.
man, I'm glad for that.
I wanted him to make that hockey movie, man. I always fucking, he fucking canceled that shit to do 31 and it was crap.
I heard the reviews and went like, they're so bad that I don't even want to see it to give my own review.
that 31 movie was the worst of them all, I think. Because at least with Halloween, he had budget. They're watchable. Maybe they're not as good
Yeah, but
as.
he screwed up the whole background story. Like, we don't need that. Like, that's the whole mystery about Michael Myers. Like, we only know that he's his brother and that's it. He's just nuts.
But I don't know. Like,
We don't need to know.
I
how
think that at least those are
traumatized he was.
watchable. I think at least those.
You can watch and be like, okay, I'll put that on.
Yeah, I think they're better than some of the other Halloween.
31 is like you only watch it for
No,
friends,
31
hasn't
is
seen it. You're like, I
crap.
haven't seen it. It's like, oh, okay, I'll
Like,
show
are
it
you
to
sure?
31
You
don't
wanna
even
see it?
watch it, man. Like, if you haven't, watch something else.
If you want to lose a friend, just put 31.
Just fucking watch Trick or Treat or some shit. Like, something
I
cool.
like
you know?
that.
No, that one's good.
Trick or
one's
Treat.
good.
is
Yeah.
awesome.
Yeah.
We'll talk about it closer to fucking Halloween.
Closer to
I know it's
Halloween.
not Halloween, but like we
I'll have
celebrate.
to Skype myself here.
We celebrate Halloween here all year. Anyway, but I guess Terrifier. I think it's a really good for what it is.
Yeah.
I think it would have been cool to see it like I would go see it if they put it like at Alamo Draft House for some kind of Halloween kind of thing. That'd be cool.
That'll be a cool.
Even as a like a double feature kind of thing, because it's not even long. It's I don't know if
It's
you have the time,
about. Yeah, I have it right here.
but
Give
it's
me a
not 2
second.
hours long. That's for sure.
It's about an hour and hour 22 minutes.
What's it's a
And
normal?
you know that thing is including
But that's a normal amount of fucking
the
for a movie.
casting crew.
So yeah,
everything
like
involved.
80 like an 80s movie. It's
Yeah.
around this, which is perfect. So you could watch it, be done with it, and you didn't lose that much time. And you'll like it if you like fucking horror movies.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Because
especially
with
if you're-
31, I couldn't. I was thinking of ways to, you know,
to just
get my
out of-
time back.
Now there's.
I was gonna do a Kickstarter. Give
Give me my money back.
Give me my money back.
back.
I didn't even spend any money. I just downloaded it. Just fucking crap. I was like, nah, that fucking movie's crap. Anyways, but for me, I mean, Terrifier, I would say I'm gonna give it a fucking 5 clown honks of the nose or whatever that. 5.
Nose plugs.
Well, I'm gonna say more so that we could do it out of 5. 4 clown honks or whatever out of 5. 4 what it is, because I don't want him to be like, oh well, you gave like fucking some other fucking movie, you know, the same. No, like
No, for what it is.
for
alright.
for a fucking Netflix movie that you're gonna watch for free, you know, with your Netflix account. I think 4 out of 5. It's
Yeah.
an entertaining movie. What about you, Witch?
It was. Yeah, I'd probably have to agree. Like 4 clown selfies out of 5. It was good.
Hell yeah.
It was a good movie. I liked it.
Yeah,
I believe the ending was a little cheesier, but I mean it was still good. I liked it.
I think
Like
the
every
ending.
slasher movie has a cheesy ending.
It started to get a little. I was like, okay.
I think
but
the
I'm
ending was a lot like those middle Friday the 13th.
Yeah.
I think, but that's what I think though. It's like perfect 80s. Like it captures that perfect
Yeah.
80s where you're like, God damn it! Like, is there gonna be like a fucking sequel, like some bullshit like that? Where in the 80s when they did that shit, it wasn't for sure that they were gonna make a sequel like now.
Yeah.
Like in the 80s they did that shit, and then like you would fucking forget about that shit, and then sequel, all of a sudden, and then it
Yeah, it
doesn't
took
even
a
have to
few
do
years.
with how the other one ended. Like, it was like, what
Like,
the
I don't
fuck?
even remember the original one.
But yeah, I
Up
mean,
to that point, like, yeah, well, now we can make it different.
nah, but it is a pretty cool movie,
So when you get a chance, you gotta
especially
watch
for Halloween.
Well, I'm
think it's a
gonna
good
be
one.
out for a few days, so I'll most likely watch it.
Watch that shit. Watch it naked. I don't know
it.
why.
Like an hour of your time instead of an hour.
I do it every time like that. We almost
That's
got-
how I watch movies.
Yeah, we almost got
Some
kicked
people
out
like
of Godzilla in
popcorn.
the movie theater, man.
Some people like popcorn. I like to be naked.
Yeah.
With butter. No.
How else are you gonna be naked? Just
Instead of
dry?
butter popcorn is It's you.
It's just I'm the butter.
Remind me not to go to your house to watch movies. I'm not gonna go to your house to watch movies.
Good thing it's not cotton candy night.
All right, so moving on. Let's talk about that before
So
we go to it. I think it should be the last one.
Oh,
Just
killer
because-
clowns from outer space.
So that people
Since
can.
it's recent. It's
So killer clowns with K's.
Yeah,
hey, now that's
everything's.
cheesy. Can't be 80s. You know, that's.
It's called Killer Clowns from Outer Space, right? That's it.
Yeah,
That's the whole title.
That's
Okay.
from 1988.
Which new Funko Pops of that shit's are
Oh,
coming
yeah, they're
out.
coming out.
Really?
And they don't look like the regular Pops. They look cool as shit.
Yeah,
Fuck.
look even better than the original.
You're gonna
ones.
want those.
I was like,
man.
I'm gonna look that up. I was
You're
like,
gonna
oh,
want those. They're like they look fucking. You know how these have like big eyes and shit. Like
Yeah.
those look like
Yeah,
the
they
fucking
they have
clowns.
itty bitty eyes.
They look like the clowns, man. The fuck. But anyways, this movie, what? Some 80s, 82 or what is it? I don't.
88.
Oh shit, man. It looked crappy for 88.
What do you expect from a low budget killer
No,
clown
no,
movie?
and this movie's kind of cool because of how crappy it looks and how crappy it is. Like, super cheesy. I mean, when you
Even
see
the
Killer
whole
Clowns
plot
from
line.
Outer Space, you know what you're getting into.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's
So
on
don't
Netflix.
expect too much.
I don't think it is.
No.
But there's Blu-rays around.
No, they're already out. I've
Especially
seen
with
that.
the October coming up, you'll be able to find.
Oh,
it.
yeah.
Because I got one of those special
I wouldn't
edition
be
ones.
surprised that they have like the whole what's it called the metal case for the Blu-ray.
Oh,
They're
yeah.
probably gonna
They
come
did.
out with
They
that.
did one. I don't know if you remember that came in. They came in with coloring books. They would sell them at Walmart and I think Target. But
The Killer Clowns?
they did for like Chucky, Halloween. They do for all of them, and there was one for Killer Clowns. That's the one I bought. It has a little coloring book of Killer Clowns. But I fucking saw this movie when I was a kid because my dad had a video store. So he's the one that like fucking he would give us like all these horror movies. When I saw it at the beginning, I mean first viewing when I was a kid, I was fucking scared of the fucking clown.
Well-
These clowns are scary,
They are, because
but they're
if
scary
you're a
like
kid and
from
you
the
see
get
a
go.
clown face that's just deformed, you're like, oh shit, this
They
is
don't
even
ever look
worse than the
normal.
real thing.
And that's the thing. I think that maybe they fucking did the whole, oh, you're scared of clowns and aliens. But these, they're not like it, where like Pennywise is like taking the form of whatever he wants, you know, and I guess like being a clown is his favorite form out of the one because kids are scared of clowns, I guess. But with this one, they're fucking clowns,
They're
right?
just clowns. That's the way their alien race looks
like they're clowns.
and dress like.
Because they fucking put people in cotton candy
so they
cocoons.
can eat him.
It's fucking cheesy as
It's
hell.
a cheesy plot, but it's still it is original.
And the
you know?
clowns
good
can't
to
even
watch.
like walk right? Like
Yeah,
'cause
they
of the
wobble
suits?
side to
Yeah.
side. They're always like this.
Like fucking-
And then when they run,
and then they're always playing like circus music, right?
Yeah. It's really-
so you know they're coming in because
I'm trying to
circus
remember
music
this
comes
movie,
out.
man. It's been a while. Well, I don't remember when was the last time I've seen it. I don't
Yeah.
fucking. It was probably like 2 or 3 years ago.
I mean, I can
No,
remember.
but I know that last time I seen it, it was still on VHS. It's been
Oh.
years since I've seen it, but I remember the movie quite well.
I
Watched
mean,
it too many times.
I think that when you're a kid, like these movies kind of leave more of an impression than now. Maybe
Well, yeah, as a
if we
kid,
were to
you're
see
more-
it
you're
now, I
easily
think we would
impressed.
forget about.
Now you see it and you're like, fuck, I used to like this.
But this one is like a party movie. I mean, this one you could like put in on the TV, whatever, for Halloween, drinking and laughing at everything
Laughing
that's
and
happening.
then Just time to time you look and like, oh yeah, that's still funny. Then
Yeah.
come back to your
Yeah,
conversation.
just laughing at everything because everything's so ridiculous. The fucking characters in the movie, the human characters, they're so fucking scared of them and shit.
Yeah.
Which I don't know. Maybe me in
And
real
here's the
life.
thing, for the kind of movie that it is, the actors are not that bad. Because every
No.
movie like that, you get like,
Is there any famous actors in this movie?
let's see, we have the cast right here.
I was like, I don't even remember any of the
Yeah,
clowns.
I was
Oh, what a comedian played one of the clowns.
Well, let's say, I'm gonna see the names. Let me know if you recognize
yeah,
them, right?
I'm probably not.
Grant Kramer,
No, I don't know.
No?
What the fuck that.
Susan Snyder,
Nope.
John Allen Nelson,
Nope.
John Vernon,
Who?
Michael S. Siegel,
Nope.
Peter Licassi. Licassi, I don't know how you pronounce it. No, this is a weird name.
Ah, no, I remember.
Royal Dano.
No, what happened? I know somebody that went to fucking
Or there's
school,
one. The
and
next.
and one of the professors was a clown in Killer Clowns from Outer Space. I was like, wow, I don't know if I want his autograph or.
right, so
Because nobody fucking knows who the fuck this guy is. He's a
Yeah.
teacher. or
Well,
some
there's
shit.
one that everyone, well, at least all of us should know. Christopher Titus.
From Titus.
Yeah, from Titus. And what
From the
was his
TV show
stand-up?
Titus. Yeah, it
Well,
was just about cars and like
John-
being a man and shit.
Yeah,
I guess.
yeah, he used to be like a quarter mile driver or something like that.
Well, Killer Clowns, I think that's a perfect. Like I don't consider it a horror movie per se.
No.
It's more of a B.
It's a B slasher comedy for me.
It's horror if you're afraid of clowns.
I guess.
You,
But I mean, it is
you
just
gotta
comedy
be
'cause
really
it's just-
terrified of clowns.
It's campy.
They
be
look like
afraid of
those
this
fucking
ones.
clowns that they have at the Halloween store.
Yeah.
Like the ones that are hanging, the ones that they
Yeah.
are overdone
Yeah.
creepiness.
The
They look
ones
like
are the cheap ones, the ones they put all the way to the back. of
How
the
many
store.
is there? Is there 3 of them?
No, there's at least like 6.
All right, so we
There's
got
6?
No, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12,
There's a lot.
13.
But there, I think there's like.
But the main ones-
There are
are
14
like 3.
clowns.
I think
3 or
that
4.
is
Because
3,
there's a
huh?
short one, the really fat one, the taller one.
and the taller
Then
one.
we have the Clownzilla. The
'Cause I was
clown.
That's
thinking-
true. That's the.
Which ones are the ones that are coming out for pop? Because I only saw
Alright,
one.
let's
Maybe
see.
they're only gonna release one. The main one, the one in
Yeah, I saw
the cover.
Him. Actually, it looks cool. I just looked at it.
I fucking I want that shit. I was like, when is it coming out? And Raul is the only one. He's our connection to all this shit. Cause I'm
Yeah.
not gonna.
I was like, oh, but I don't really buy the pops that much. But
Now, this
But
ones
maybe
are
you
cool,
can buy
man.
those, take them out
Right,
of the
if I-
box, and like just
uh-huh.
play. Them.
the
Cause
one
I like.
did buy actually was I bought the Kool-Aid Man. I saw that one. That was cool.
The Kool-Aid Man.
Yeah.
Is he at least coming out of the fucking wall or some shit?
No.
Ah,
No,
would've
that's
been
a
No, no, no,
Family
no.
Guy thing only,
Yeah.
man.
Well,
Maybe you should like
do it so it comes out
build
of
like
the
a
wall.
little, a little wall.
With little bricks.
But
Oh
Alright,
yeah.
Let's see.
The Kool-Aid man.
There's only one so far that they have revealed because they're gonna be exclusively for the New York Comic Con.
Ah, fuck, man. So,
So,
we're gonna
yeah.
have to.
order
That's the
it.
thing. It's a 2019 NYCC exclusive reveal. So they only have one so far, which is
The main one.
Yeah, the
He's
main one.
The like normal sized one.
yeah, the one that doesn't look so dumb.
Because it's basically fucking the Three Stooges, but they're just in clown form.
Yeah.
And, like exaggerated. But I mean, if it's only that one, I want it. Like,
Yeah.
it looks fucking cool.
Yeah, the thing is, exclusively there is gonna be hard to get.
No, it says that they're exclusive for New York Comic Con, but that doesn't mean that it's
Also,
there.
Probably
They're gonna release it there
All right.
first. I
So
believe.
like it comes out, but like it'll have that sticker,
So
but they'll
it'll-
say like, oh, you can order it from Walmart or from
from
Barnes
Go.
and Noble or whatever.
Okay.
But they do release them everywhere. Because
Okay.
the San Diego Comic Cons that I have, one of them I ordered from Walmart, and it's a San Diego Comic Con.
All right. So
exclusive.
it's still gonna have that sticker.
You just have to see which store is the one that's gonna
Have it.
sell it, and then like pre-order it or order it if they let you.
All right.
But we'll see. For those, almost always horror and like movie stuff like that is either FYE or fucking Hot Topic.
Yeah.
So I mean, if you're gonna look for those, just I guess those would be the first place. Raul is the one that knows
All of
fucking
that.
everything. That guy, he's the one that got me the ghost one and
Did they sell the mask? Like real.
the actual
Yeah,
man. No,
yeah,
yeah,
the
I've seen.
actual
I think
man.
I've seen.
But
There's even
good looking
eBay.
props. They're $300 and up.
I've seen the action figures too,
Yeah.
but action figures are kind of bulky as shit. I like these because there's like are stackable basically, like just fucking put it,
Well, yeah, it's
And
already
then,
in a
like-
box, so.
you know, like stack more. But yeah. So for Killer Clowns, like for a B movie, for what it is, you can get it for fucking like $5 during Halloween.
Yeah.
DVD, maybe Blu-ray is like $8, but still, I think it's worth it. If you have kids that like horror movies and they like
They're
that,
gonna
I think they're
enjoy
gonna
it.
like this
Yeah.
shit.
They might laugh because kids
It's
now
not really
they're.
graphic either.
No, I think
No.
it's actually. I don't know what rating it has, but I don't.
Rating over
Is there
here.
like any sex scenes? I don't think there is.
No.
Is there?
Nah, there's none, man.
Nobody really like.
It's because
There's
you know,
sexual innuendos.
you know
that's
what it is? It's a fucking. This movie is like a
It's
drive-through movie.
PG-13.
That's what it's called, like a drive-in movie.
Yeah.
It's where
Yeah.
you would go. It's one of those movies that they would show like in the 50s, where they like showing like some crappy ass movie, you know, like.
Like the filler up.
No, but not filler up, but like that you would go with your friends and just have a good time instead of like trying to pay attention. Like you're not fucking watching like The Godfather or some shit. You know, you're watching clowns from
Yeah.
outer space.
Yeah, that's a PG-13 movie.
So to me, this one, I mean, it's lasted fucking my whole life. I think every year I remember it somewhere,
Yeah, it
somehow.
just comes out of nowhere. Just remembering, like, oh yeah.
So to me, it gives fucking five fucking cotton candy people out of 5. Perfect.
It
Whatever.
is. It is
What about
perfect
you?
for what it is, man. Like it doesn't matter. I still enjoy it if I see it again because I remember a lot of the scenes and I still laugh, just giggle of it. So yeah, I'll go ahead. Same deal. It would be like 5 clownzillas over 5 little clowns.
So they're bigger than
Yeah,
them.
they're bigger. Yeah.
What about you, Witch?
Mine was probably 7 cotton candy cocoons out of 10.
That's good.
Oh, that's a good.
Yeah, I was like, meh. I just wish there was a video game of this shit, man. Fuck.
Maybe we should start talking to guys that make indie games.
We should
Like,
just kickstart them and then like
Kickstart-
give the money to a developer. Here, fucking do it.
We don't have money, but just do it, man.
No, that's what I'm saying. Just kickstart it.
We'll be right behind you.
But we
saying
don't
you
know
can
how
do
to do
it.
it. So we just give the money to somebody that knows how to do it. Here it is.
Yeah.
Fucking do it. And give me a copy, cause
Give me the original copy
Because it'll be ironic if they have to sell it to you.
with the glitches.
Or you end up like with no game. Like, fuck. They made it, but I don't have a game. Now digital, now everybody
they
can
can
get
do
a
it.
game. There's never sold out, so there you go.
So it's infinite copies.
So moving on to, I guess, the main ones.
yeah,
The
let's
main
go-
2.
Let's go to It.
It,
Chapter
chapter 1
1.
and 2, I guess.
And for those who don't know, it's from the 2017.
I'm just gonna put them. I think I'm just gonna try to talk of them like all together.
Yeah.
It's just because to me, it does seem like a big movie. I don't see it as one of them being better
Well,
than
it's
the other one.
supposed to be like the original ones, like a miniseries split up and then cut down to a movie.
Well, because it was like
Well,
the
two.
book. It was kids and then
Yeah.
adults, and that's it.
Yeah.
But I mean, I think this whole movie, like this whole thing, like even waiting for, I think that's why people don't like this one as much, because they had to wait all this time, and then they were thinking that it was gonna be like this huge finale or something. I don't know, like maybe people after watching the last season of Stranger Things, which was fucking excellent, they fucking compared it to this, and they were like, well, this was not as good. The thing
Well,
is, like in Stranger
here's
Things,
the
they're
thing.
not adults,
Yeah, but here's the thing: if you're gonna compare, like, well, if people's gonna start comparing to like miniseries or Netflix series, I don't think it's always fair because it's a series. It's 10 episodes. That's 10 hours at least. So they have more time to do explanations, to do better everything. So yeah, of course,
No.
Stranger Things gonna be way better ending.
And I mean, maybe
Plus the thing that there's no time skip.
I think maybe chapter 2 could have been a little shorter. I think it does.
Really? I heard that it was actually supposed to be an extra hour.
Yeah,
No,
but
it was supposed to be 4. It was 4 hours long, the final rendering, and then they had to cut it down to, I think it was 2 hours and 49 minutes.
Uh-huh.
Almost.
I
3
don't
hours.
think
3
it.
hours.
I don't think it was necessary to have.
But here's the thing: they're
Like a
still
lot of the
shooting
things.
more scenes
Yes.
that they're gonna put on a special edition, Blu-ray or DVD, and it's gonna be. Well, hopefully, it's gonna be both of them together.
Yeah, they're probably just gonna do that shit that Quentin Tarantino's doing with his movies on Netflix. I don't know if you saw, like the Hateful Eight. Well, you can watch the movie, or you can watch the miniseries, which is the movie just with all the added like deleted scenes on it. But it's 4 episodes on Netflix. It's called the Hateful Eight miniseries,
Yeah.
but it's the same shit. It's the movie.
Well,
So
I
maybe
think
that's what they'll do with
I
this.
think they did the same for.
I mean, I would have liked an
Which
extra
was?
hour for that movie. I was into it.
That could have been what helped it, because I heard a lot of mixed reviews.
It's because
for
I would
chapter
like
2.
it like that maybe at home, because at the movie theater, I don't know, it starts getting a little uncomfortable. I don't know. I don't think I can take like too many hours at the fucking movie theater. Yeah, I don't know.
It's like it gets to a point that you're just. It's too crowded. You want to get out of there.
'Cause I
Even
do-
though it's dark.
I do really like it. Like I did really like it. I was trying to see why people were like, well, it's not as good as the first one and all this shit. Maybe yeah, I do agree because of the kids, because they're kids and
They
they're
grew
saying
up-
they're doing shit that adults, say. It's always funny when it's like that. But I think the actors in this one did pretty good, including the fucking Old Spice guy, which is the what's his name in
the Old Spice guy, or you want the kid version?
No, but what's his name like in
The
the
actor
movie?
for the Old Spice?
No, not the actor,
Oh.
just the guy,
Hold on, hold
the
on.
character's name. But I think he did a
Character.
pretty good job. I think all of them did a pretty
Mike
good job.
Hanlon.
Bill Hader did a fucking awesome job.
I've seen the comparison of the the actors from kids to the adults, and they nailed it. They kind of look
I
Pretty
think,
like the
similar.
Shell
I
version.
think the one that looks the most was nah, the fucking short one, I guess the one that dies. What's his name? Fuck.
Stanley,
No,
He-
Eddie.
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 He looks almost exactly like his fucking the kid fucking counterpart. I was like, holy
Yeah.
shit, man. But I really like. I think that in this one, aside from the not from the first one, the mini series from TV series, I think that the emotional connection that you have with these people is like way better
Yeah.
than in the old one. Because in the old one, like, well, everybody knows two of them die, and I didn't give a fuck. Maybe I gave a little bit more of a fuck of the guy Stanley, the guy that commits suicide. I think in the old one I gave a little bit more than this one, because in this one I think they kind of like,
They give you a reason.
well,
Well,
not
the other one, it's like, okay, he killed himself because he was scared. This one, it's like, oh, I did it so I can help you guys.
yeah, but that's the thing. Like in this one they kind of showed it like, I don't know. I think they kind of cut it down and they didn't really show it because of the whole 13 reasons why fucking controversy that had happened. Remember that like, oh, don't fucking show that shit and all this. And I get it, but it kind of disconnected me from Stanley. Yeah, at the end when like the whole fucking note or whatever, I was like, yeah, well, a lot of people didn't like that. I think it was all right for the fucking movie. It's a movie about a fucking killer clown. Like, you know, like why are you nitpicking? Like, that shit doesn't
Well,
seem
everyone's
real.
gonna nitpick everything. Every
And the only thing everybody keeps saying that what's his name McAvoy that he's like a great actor. Yeah, I agree, but I think that
But
his,
he's not gonna be great on this.
no
one.
no no.
Come
But I
on.
think his British accent is always
He
sometimes.
kept the British accent on the movie.
No.
No.
But
Oh,
his
no.
British accent is almost sometimes coming out in some things. I don't know why. I've always noticed it since like X-Men and like
X-Men.
Split and fucking. I don't know, like it almost always wants to come out and he'll say some shit weird, and you're like,
yeah.
I always think like, how come the director didn't go and like be like, hey, let's do it again, but like let's try to pronounce it right, you know? Because I know they have like vocal coaches and
Oh, yeah.
shit, but
There's times they even forget their accent.
it's
Like
just
Charlie
weird.
Hunnam, after doing that Sons of Anarchy, he had to get a vocal coach to get back his British accent.
Well, sometimes that shit fucking takes me out a little bit. I'll forget about it like later on, but like when he says something, I just start thinking about other shit instead of the movie, and I'm just like, yeah. But
Well, see, then that's why you kill it for yourself.
well, I mean, I still liked it. I
Yeah,
liked it.
well, yeah.
I fucking like I want to buy the fucking Blu-ray when it comes out, whatever. Like
I will hold when they come out, because
I still
if they're
fu-
gonna do the whole it 1 and 2 together, it will be better, because that's when you're gonna get all the extra stuff that they're reshooting now.
well, I still like really liked it. It's not. I'm just telling you like I guess the little nitpicks that I had with it.
Yeah.
Because
you
there's
see
a-
him and you're like, oh.
There's a lot of really good things. There's some actual like kind of unsettling things. I think that one of the best parts for me, like I guess I would say like the scariest, I guess, is when he's in that house of mirrors. The fucking just the way that Pennywise, like in that scene, the way that he just looks like a fucking like dummy when he's hitting his head in the one of the fucking mirrors or whatever. Like that shit looks like creepy. But because some of the special effects are crap. Like to tell you the truth. I mean,
Why is it? Because
I
the
wasn't
CGI wasn't.
the CGI is not like very good, especially that old lady with Beverly. When like the old lady comes out and she's like this huge
Oh,
lady.
the other.
It kind of
Pennywise
looks
look.
like early like Harry Potter kind of shit. I don't know. It took me out a little bit. I know that like a lot of people say like, well, it's because horror movies they always make everything darker so that you can't really see the CGI. Well, I think this one would have fucking helped because it looks shitty, man. It looks like a fucking video game, and I'm not expecting like realism because to me I still was like, well,
But they already have a good budget to make the second part, so what? Just spend it.
no,
wisely
plus
on
I don't
that.
know. Maybe they have fucking time constraints with like when they had to release it, and then maybe they were like, no, you know what, that's good enough. Maybe they could have done better. Maybe they could have done worse. I don't know, you know. But to me though, me as I see it, like as a fucking horror movie guy that likes all this shit, I don't really mind it that much. But I did get it when like my wife was the one that told me like, yeah, you know what, it like looks kind of shitty, and I was like, well, I get it, you know, we paid fucking, you know, fucking almost $20 each to fucking watch this movie, and then like this was, I kind of get it, yeah, okay, but there's a lot of like really good shots of like the cinematography is like kind of amazing. That fucking shot of Pennywise floating with the balloons that look like a fucking square or whatever with Richie.
Triangle.
That looks fucking badass. That looks badass. That whole part, a lot of people were like, why is he in the day, you know? Like, who gives a shit?
It doesn't matter, man.
But it looks fucking cool. That looks cool.
The original it was in the day a lot.
There's like a lot of like things that I really like that scene with him underneath the bleachers with the little girl too, with the like that one. I don't think it was like, I think that's like more of a scary scene for kids, I would say.
Yeah.
But I thought it was cool. I thought it was kind of a throwback of what Georgie had gone through at the beginning of the other one. But I really liked the movie. I think it was a little long, maybe for theaters. I don't know. I don't really know what could have they cut off though, but it kind of does go through each one of them because they have to separate in there to get a token, I guess, to go do this ritual to kill Pennywise. And one of the things that I really, 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 really didn't like is that they kept hammering on that Stephen King's endings are shitty. And I mean, I get it. Yeah, when you said it the first and the second time, I got it. You have to be fucking saying it throughout the whole fucking movie.
So they keep dishing the
They
writer.
I was like, but then again, he also said it himself.
Oh, yeah,
in the movie.
But I think that would have been
Oh,
good
he's in
enough.
the movie?
Yeah, he got
He makes the cameo. Actually, there's 2 cameos in there.
But
Stephen King and then the original Mike, or the original, what's his name, Ben?
yeah, he's
The fat boy, he's
because
in there too.
he actually
Oh.
tried to be the actual, but they
Yeah.
didn't let him.
But they at least let him be in it.
And
so.
said Green still tried to be Richie, and they didn't let him. But I think that would have been enough. Like when that scene happened, and then he says like, "Yeah, I don't want your autograph because your ending sucks" or whatever. There, if you didn't fucking get it before, you got it there because it's Stephen King saying it himself, you know.
Yeah.
But after that, they keep fucking telling him, all the way to the fucking almost to the end of the fucking movie. They keep telling him that his ending is like, even to the last fucking call with Mike calling him and then being like, "Yeah, dude, like so." Do you have better endings now? Like, come on, man. Like, fucking, like, shut up. I get it, man. I get it. Like, I don't know. They don't have to be fucking
They overdo it for
throwing
that.
it in my face every fucking time. Like, I get it. His fucking endings are shitty, whatever. Like, I did believe that its original ending is fucking shitty as hell. Especially having a fucking turtle being the space fucking, it's dumb as shit. But whatever. I think it works for the book. It didn't work for the fucking miniseries. They didn't even show that shit. But that ending
They
was
don't.
crap.
Yeah.
And then for this one, I think the ending was at least more of a like almost a TV show ending, like where it's like, here's closure for everybody. That's it, and moving on, and no fucking sequels, you know. Cause I always hate that shit too, man. When like something ends and then
And you
you
have,
still
like,
hear,
that,
you still hear
cliffhanger.
Pennywise comes out still or some shit. Fuck, man, like shut the fuck. Like I don't
Like,
want
you're
that. Shit.
done.
I don't. It was like the ending of. I was kind of happy, but then I was kind of mad. Like in the, is it the Jason Goes to Hell? I was always like, when you saw the
That
Freddy
right
Krueger,
over your hand.
which pissed me off and made me happy at the first time. Like fanboy in me made me happy, but like I was like, you fucking assholes, like.
I was like, oh no, but you know them. They're never gonna kill those guys.
I don't know, like, just think about that. You know, think about all the shitty movies, horror movies that we've had so far. All the fucking Unfriended, all those
God,
shitty
those
ass
things
movies.
are awful,
Come
man.
on, compared to like It Chapter 2. It Chapter 2 is a fucking masterpiece, and people are complaining about it. I don't know what the fuck they want. I don't know why people.
Nowadays they want way too much
No,
stuff.
people want fucking Avengers Endgame to be every single fucking movie now. Like,
Yeah, fuck.
and come on, man, like.
They keep forgetting that it took 20 movies to get to that.
Try to pull up what other movies are coming out this Halloween, like for the Halloween season, like horror movies.
Let's see.
Because I fucking bet you like almost 300% that It Chapter 2 is the best one out of all those shits.
Yeah.
Because during Halloween, what, like Paranormal fucking 267 Paranormal Activity? Come
Oh, I
on,
don't remember, like,
those movies are shit. The first one was shit. I think the only one that's good of the found footage is like VHS.
I like
Oh,
that.
there's still a good one. I like more the second one because there's the one they filming in what was it? I think the Philippines.
Oh, you know which one was really
That
good?
was like, I wasn't expecting that the ritual they were doing over there is to get fucking Satan out of someone.
Mhm.
And
You know
he
what you
comes
wanna-
out, and it's creepy as fuck because you can hear him just coming back at you like destroying shit, and you hear this little baby's voice like Papa.
Have you checked
So
out what is the
fucked up.
fucking movie?
Hold on, man.
Rec
Just
1
got
and
it.
2 are like really good to be fucking found footage movies. I mean, they're Spanish, but I mean, I don't need subtitles.
Yeah, let's see.
You've seen Rec 1 and 2 or no?
No.
You know which ones are those, right? Do you remember Quarantine? They did Quarantine. Well,
Okay.
that's a remake, American remake of Rec.
Oh, okay.
But watch the original one. It's a Spanish movie. Rec
Here
1,
we
2.
go, let me
Even
get the list.
Rec, the last one was fucking cool. It's the one where
Oh,
the bride
Rec.
is all full of blood. Rec is fucking amazing.
All right, let's see. Yeah, the Spanish ones, yeah, they're really good.
I didn't, Quarantine was already.
Well, when they get to the fourth installment, it just gets cheesy.
Yeah, but that's fucking cool. The one where it's like a wedding, and they have to be inside because it's a whole wedding party or whatever, and they all start becoming zombies. But the fucking bride like grabs a chainsaw and all this shit. She looks fucking cool as shit, man. That movie's
All
fucking
right,
great.
here comes. Ready or not? That's the one that.
No, fuck that movie, man. I already.
Yeah,
What else?
It doesn't look good.
I was like, that's
Don't
it.
Let Go.
It already sounds like
Yeah,
crap.
it sounds weird. Then, well, it already came out. Zombieland Double Tap.
I don't know, man. That movie.
Dude,
looks
it's coming
kinda
out
weird.
this month?
I
Yeah,
watch
October
it.
18th.
I'm gonna watch it because I like the
Yeah.
first one. But
Fuck, they better not screw it up.
I think it's chapter 2 is better. Probably. I'm gonna
let-
say.
let-
When
let's
I go
work
out
this
on a
out.
lemon.
Well,
Well,
Yeah.
it's like that one's not horror. That's a comedy.
Yeah, it's more.
It's more a comedy.
I
Yeah,
think
you're
more
right.
comedy than horror.
Oh shit, this thing.
It's a
Yeah.
comedy horror.
Yeah.
It's horror because it's zombies, but it's not.
That's about it.
Alright, hold on. All right,
I mean,
we
there's
got-
a clown in the first one. Remember?
They'll probably
but
make
yeah,
an appearance.
this fucking clown. Then
he's
we
good
have
with
The
it.
Lighthouse coming the same day as Zombieland.
I don't know.
Okay.
That one sounds a little serious, I guess.
Alright, so it's
More suspense.
Yeah, it sounds like one of those.
it's kind of like The Witch,
Okay,
so it'll be suspenseful.
we'll see. What else?
Doctor Sleep.
Oh,
So
Doctor
that's
Sleep.
gonna be the second one for
I mean,
the,
that book
from The
is
Shining, yeah,
kind
right.
of already like polarizing. I don't know. I'll watch it just because, but nothing's gonna beat The Shining ever.
That's all.
Oh,
They
no.
didn't need to make this one.
No, they
But
didn't.
it got to a point that they don't know how to make a new horror movie. They just remake or add to one
Or
that
add
already
to it.
exists. Yeah. The Lodge.
Heard of it?
It's a follow-up from a movie called Goodnight Mommy.
I have no fucking
Alright,
idea
so-
what that is.
That might suck. Little Monsters? Lupita Nyong'o's on that one. Nyong'o?
Little Monsters. Which one's that one?
Well, kindergarten teacher in Little Monster who must chaperone her class through a petting zoo overrun by zombies.
Yeah, that sounds like crap.
We might get a.
Well, it sounds cheesy.
We might get zombie lions. The Grudge again?
The Grudge.
Yeah.
What?
When someone dies in a group. Yeah, they're.
That's weird.
Yeah, it's coming. They're remaking it again. The New Mutants. Why is it there? Well, it's a little bit horror. More like suspense. So that's gonna be from the X-Men spin-offs. A Quiet Place 2.
I mean, the first one was alright.
Yeah, I like
Yeah.
the first one because it was different, like no noise, everything. So I
Yeah.
do enjoy that one.
That was
but
alright, but I don't know.
I really don't want a second.
I don't know
one.
about it
Second one,
too.
no.
No,
I was like, what the fuck? did happen?
especially that badass father's dead. So
Yeah.
yeah, we don't need a second one.
It's gonna be the son or some shit.
Saw reboot. So they're remaking every.
Yeah,
Saw
that's the
movie.
one that
that's
who's
right.
remaking it.
Okay, let's see.
Oh, is it the Chris Rock or who is it?
Somebody.
It's Chris Rock, I think.
Yeah, it doesn't say here.
He's the one. Yeah, it's Chris Rock. He remade it. I mean, he's a producer. I don't know if he comes out.
All right, Candyman.
No Tony Todd. I don't know, man.
Well, they have the picture here, but it doesn't say if.
He doesn't have anything to do. He'll probably have at least a
he'll
cameo.
be- he might be the Candyman again.
He'll at least have a cameo. Those movies used to scare me when I was a
All right, The Conjuring 3.
God damn with the Conjurings. I mean,
The
they're
first one
pretty
was
alright.
really good.
I think those
the
are
second
I
alright.
like
one-
The Conjuring.
Yeah.
Just 1 and 2, but I don't like the Nun.
The whole spin-off.
Annabelle's. No.
Yeah.
Like Insidious and
Like-
like when I go starts going to
Insidious
What
was
is it on
really
fire?
for
the
me.
first one was good.
That was good, and the second one, like, okay, and then they came out.
Freddy Krueger's cameo in Insidious.
Yeah.
So I was like, no.
Like when you see fucking like Freddy Krueger's like, get the fuck out of here.
Halloween Kills and Halloween Ends. So
Oh,
they're
fuck.
probably gonna be the follow-ups for the latest ones.
I don't know. Well, I
they're-
guess. Well, out of all
Yeah,
of
they're
that, I think It
back-to-back
Chapter 2 is the
sequels.
best.
Here it is. They're two back-to-back sequels to the 2018 Halloween reboot sequel.
Wow, that's because the rights
So
are
the
probably all over the
2018
place.
was a reboot and a sequel at the same time.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, there wasn't a reboot. No, where they
The
were
2018 it says right here.
what they're rebooting was that the other ones didn't happen.
Just the first
Well, up until the first one, that's it.
Yeah, but that's what
Just
they're
the first
saying.
one, and then that was supposed to be the second.
So they didn't like reboot the original. They just moved on from only the first one. Like H2O.
It's like what they're doing now with
Halloween
Terminator.
2, nothing happened.
It's like what
Yeah.
they're doing now with Terminator. It's up to Judgment Day and then the one that's coming up.
With Edward Furlong looking like a crackhead. You know?
Dude, I want to see him. I don't know if he still has the sausage fingers.
He'll probably just be like
All fucked up.
releasing fucking lobsters.
Sweet,
Get out!
Sweetheart.
Okay, I think I made my point though.
Yeah. Then we
None of
have-
these are exciting.
Nothing sounds
At
good.
least I had some anticipation for It Chapter 2, man. I was
There's
like,
two
fuck, I
more,
wanna see-
but just the name of them. The Troop and, well, this doesn't have a name. Untitled James Wan movie. I think he's the director for what, Aquaman?
Alright, well, for It Chapter 1, I fucking give that shit almost fucking perfect score, 5 red balloons out of 5. It Chapter 2, I would fucking give it like, I'm gonna say, I'm going between 3.5 to 4. I think I'm gonna be honest to myself, and I'm just gonna give it 4 fucking red balloons out of 5. Just because I really do like it. But a lot of people are just fucking hating on it. I don't know why. What about you, Witch?
It was a good one. I'm just gonna label it as one whole movie.
Okay.
The nine red balloons as well. Paper boats out of 10.
Ah, there you
Oh,
go.
that's
Take
good.
the votes, man. Shit.
You
Fucking
got the good.
4
good
Georgie's
fucking-
arms out of
Yeah,
5.
oh, that's a good one. I'll take the Georgie
Yeah, you
arms.
can take it.
For example, It Chapter 1, for me, it's, I'll have the 4 Georgie hand. Arm, I mean, out of 5. And It Chapter 2, that's going to be a Toby continue. Because I haven't seen it.
He'll tell you what he thinks when he sees it.
Oh, okay.
But don't fucking watch it thinking about all that bullshit that people say.
It's already too late.
Because people,
Nah, I'll watch it with open-minded.
because
my
people
own.
now people are talking a whole lot of shit about like
They're
how,
gonna talk shit about
how it's like
everything, man.
anti-gay or whatever. I'm
It's
like,
like,
come
well,
on,
he's-
man. He's a fucking
against-
evil
yeah,
entity.
It's
Yeah,
anybody.
he's
It's
gonna
like-
hate everything.
No, I mean,
Everyone.
if I'm afraid, like, let's say, like, Ed Wood, that he was, like, fucking afraid of people knowing that he was a cross-dresser, like, I mean, if that's his fear, then Pennywise was fucking, that's what he would play with, you know?
Yeah.
Like, oh, you're a fucking cross-dresser. Like, come on, man, don't fucking, people are just stupid.
They're so sad. They're
This world
They're
is.
so sensitive.
Not our fans, which are, like, what, 30 of them?
But no, that's why I feel like they did add that to this movie because how everyone is so sensitive. It's like, oh, let's add a gay character to the movie. I called it when I first saw it. I was like, they're gonna make Richie and
Somebody
Eddie gay
Yeah.
when they're adults, or one of them's gonna be gay. And what happened? Richie was gay.
I didn't know that.
Cause it's like, cause in the first one you see him, he was buying him only ice cream, you know. He was,
I didn't even notice all that shit.
yeah, like he only bought Eddie an ice cream, and he gave it to them when they were talking about how he
I
comes
didn't
back
fucking
27
notice.
years. And then it shows it a little more when in this one when they're in the clubhouse hanging out, how they're sitting in the hammock together, and he's just hitting him in the face with his foot, and he doesn't do anything about it.
Because they didn't like really, like to tell you the truth, they didn't really tell you like he's gay. Like
Yeah.
he didn't like not, and I'm not even saying in the not even in chapter 2.
Yeah.
They never like tell you like he's gay. Pennywise never tells them that
Neither
he's
does
gay.
he.
Yeah.
Never, they never fucking even mention the word gay or homosexual to them. They do like throughout the movie because
Yeah.
of the whole first part, but like they never fucking say it, but you know, like
That's what
especially
it is.
when he goes like, well, like I love him and like he doesn't want him to die and all this shit. Like, I mean, the other kid calls him I guess, but like I don't know. I think that was cool that they didn't fucking like
Fully say.
They
telling
just-
you like the
They
fucking
just
your
throw it
ending
at your
sucks.
face, like
They
kid
didn't. They
you
never
didn't
said
know.
it. Like so, basically, you're just like, holy shit! Like, well, I guess he is gay, you know? Especially because like when Pennywise is playing his fears, the guy that gives him the paper like fucking kind of like flirts with him or
Yeah.
whatever, and then he's like, what the fuck? Like he even like he's taking like what? Because
Yeah,
like
how does
nobody
he-
knows. So I don't know. It's I think that was cool. So yeah, like you're right. I was like, but I didn't notice that first. I'm gonna rewatch
Yeah,
the
when he goes
first
back,
one.
it's like they're
Yeah.
talking about it. He only gives him.
I'm gonna
Nice
rewatch
cream.
that.
Dude, I
fucking
had to
part.
watch it again because I don't remember that.
No,
And
you
from
didn't.
that scene, that's when I was like, I know in the next one, that's what's gonna happen.
Well, that's a cool thing, man. Fuck, man.
Yeah.
Wow.
Which is cool, whatever. But I'm just like,
No, but it's a cool like observation because I
Uh-huh.
never fucking
Yeah, it never crossed my mind.
never
like, to be
even
honest.
occurred to me, man. Never even occurred to me. That's fucking cool. Well, anyways, I guess with that, we're gonna end this episode because we did do the 4 movies. So
Yeah.
I think that should be enough for this Terror Trap, though. But we're gonna have some more movies, especially now Halloween season. He's leaving again.
I'll be back. I'll be back by Halloween. So.
He's fucking leaving again. But we'll try to watch some more cool
And
movies.
By any chance I'm not back, we'll make that. We'll probably try to make a Skype thing.
Maybe, and also if we can review like some series, I want to try to review Ash versus the Evil Dead.
Yeah.
That's a cool series. But we'll talk about it a little bit more. Hopefully, we'll have you back too a little more often. I know that you're busy, but I think this is what makes me busy. So.
yeah.
So now that he's leaving, and then like you're like super working, I only have Raul, and I don't want to
Terror
just.
Trap is.
I don't want to just do Raul episodes.
So
but,
Terror Trap is gonna be in a hold for a moment.
well,
again.
no,
Well,
like
it
I
has
mean,
to come
you'll-
back. It's
Yeah.
Halloween season coming
yeah,
up.
yeah,
It's
yeah.
got, it's gotta be back for Halloween.
Maybe we'll have more Halloween decorations and shit. Hey, you work at
Oh,
Target.
definitely.
You work at Target. I'm not gonna say which one so that people don't forget. But anyways, so with that said, I am the creep,
Dr. Porn.
A witch.
and click like, share, subscribe, and we'll see you
That
later.
little bell and we're good.
Yeah, later, guys.
Bye.